Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishnan. Basically, till 77th part, basically, we have saw lots of things about the sales industry, different sectors, education sectors, um, Bollywood sector, basically, Hollywood sectors. Like this, basically, each and every sector says that we are connected with the formula world, which we are connected with the each and every attributes, we are connected with the each and every balance sheets, basically, you can say. So, like this, we are connected with the each and every things. And here basically we are talking about the sales industry. Basically, uh, sales industry basically says that we have basically developed lots of R&D process. We have done lots of R&D process. We have done lots of sales industry process. R&D process basically we can say that I have taken one example of 102 uh, professors and books basically, which was created. And like this, basically, the books was created. Whoever basically reads that books, their base gets clear basically. According to he joins with that person's books groups basically. Like this, basically, each and every things gets connected. Like this, basically, 102 books basically was the base book, and which was connecting to each and every people. So basically, 102 groups was created in the sales industry. Basically, you can say. Sorry, in the banking industry. Basically, we have taken the banking industry example that time basically, but it is connected with the sales industry also basically because that by default basically it's connected with the sales group basically because whenever you create the product that has to be sold also, that has to be sold also, the people has to the investment group basically says that we have to purchase their product also. Like this basically generally things are connected, and sales industry says that whatever product uh, whatever product basically you creates whatever product basically you creates that basically is supposed to be sell also. So banking industry basically says that the product which basically we are creating that basically connects to the each and every sector basically you can say uh, uh, like basically text box equal to thousand cities. So that is basically connected with the software industry sector basically. So software people don't know that text box is created from the thousand cities. That very rare people know. So in software industry, mostly might be only 1,000 2,000 people might be knowing this that text box is created from the thousand cities basically. So the developer, the programmer, the project managers, the few directors, the small companies basically, directors, company owners, they don't know basically that how text box is created from the thousand cities. But they are connected with that group basically who knows that thousand cities equal to created from the text box basically. So text box is created on the base of this thousand city. So that group basically who don't know they are connected with this group basically you can say. So like this each and every things basically are connected. And for example, 2,000 people knows that text box equal to thousand cities basically. Text box is created from the thousand cities. So this basically 2,000 people knows. So the entire software industry is connected with this 2,000 people only. They are not connected with the other group basically. So the boundary has divided in this 2,000 people basically of the software industry basically. Like this basically there are combo boxes are also there, check boxes are also there. Like this basically general things are basically created on the base of certain cities basically. You can say because this lots of process happens, lots of energy companies do the process, and Textbox basically creates. Textbox is creating the human needs basically like vegetables are there, then uh, fruits are there, oils are there, and like this petrols are there. Like this basically Textbox is from Textbox basically this type of human needs are basically getting created. So basically, this by default, basically this text box enters into sales industry. Basically, you can give this name as a sales of text box. Basically, so just think basically one text box of the user control of the normal software industry that is basically used in sales, and that is basically selling vegetables. That is basically used in selling the vegetables. Sorry, creation in vegetables, oils, petrols, and fruits. After creation, then basically it is getting used in the selling process. Basically, you can say. So like this, basically you can just imagine basically up to the level the sales industry are connected. Just one text box which is basically created from the software industry group, software energy groups. They basically how they uses the text box basically you can just imagine. Basically normal software company basically can't understand that basically the product which we are like, creating there in that product basically the text box exists, and up to the level basically the text box is getting used, and just the people who says that this is one just web form basically. There are few user controls, and but the user controls basically are created from the thousands of cities basically. You can just imagine basically to create just one text box it has taken thousand cities. Then there are combo box is there, then checkboxes are there, radio buttons are there, push buttons are there, and the forms are there. Form basically contains a set of user controls. So you can just imagine basically up to the level the sales industries are connected with this normal software industry basically you can say. So the software industry says that we are directly connected with the sales industry of the software sales basically, and the software sales people say that we are manufacturing the human needs, so we are producing the human resource, sorry, human needs basically. So software selling people says that we are producing the human needs basically. So by default, basically the big software company basically who basically are into the software creation, they basically create their software in that way basically which can be used in a human need creation basically. So like this basically this is about a little bit about the software industry, sales industry, which says that we are basically into sales, and we are basically getting used by the formula word also, and we are basically into the attributes also, and we are basically into the balance sheet also. So like this, we are stopping here, and in next part basically that is basically the 79th part. In 79th part, basically we are going to discuss a little bit more about the formula word and sales industry.